So a little bit, I want to start, Greg, from a perspective of really us as a company, how we've evolved, right? We are 200 plus year organization. Historically, if you think of us from a manufacturing side, the manufacturing sites supported a business within a country. So if it was Mexico, the manufacturing site supported business only for Mexico. They made all the products that the Mexico subsidiary needed. And so you can imagine that as we've become more of a global organization from a supply chain side, we have challenges probably similar to that of other companies. You know, how do you drive consistent shop floor performance? How do you drive consistency in practices and solutions globally? So one of our big challenges has always been to continue to improve our shop floor performance. Another new challenge is how do we prioritize a digital factory, and then in terms of going paperless, how do we get away from everything that's historically has been pieces of paper used in the shop floor to a digital paperless factory. So as we think of that, I'm sorry about that. As we think of the challenges that we have, we go and think of how we making the difference in the manufacturing side. So as we think of a framework for manufacturing, Greg, we've created this one slide that really talks about how we want to drive improvement at the factory level. On that slide coming up, you see our vision is to enable shop floor performance by giving the operators performance support tools at the moment of need. And when we think of that, how we're doing that, we're starting on the bottom right hand side, or bottom left hand side. I'm sorry. But by hiring people with the right skills. So you've got mechanical skills, electrical skills, PLC skills. We're using scientific methods to do that. Once we've hired people with the right skills, the question then is, what support do they need at the moment of need? We're using the 5 moments of need methodology to analyze equipment in a systematic way. And then depending on the level of maturity at different sites, we're using different methods to deploy the performance support tools. So we may have an online performance support tool, but throughout this challenge, we've been looking for how do we get users engaged in creating quick content that can help drive performance. And that is how, and through our search, that's how we came across Speech. So Speech is our online performance support video-based knowledge platform that we're using globally to provide operators support at the moment of need. And with this, I'd really like to transition to a little bit about our story of how we got here. As we came across Speech at the end of 2019, I think it was Thanksgiving weekend, and just before that, Greg, that I had come across Speech, and my friend Gary Binstock, my colleague, had said, hey, go check this out. I went home, I downloaded the Speech app, and I took it to my garage, and I shot a video first time. I would be, if I say it correct, then I had to do a repeat. But second, in 2 takes, I created a video of me changing the headlamp on my car. And I was having a meeting with the global supply chain leadership the following Monday, and I emailed them that video. And on the next Monday, I was able to show the leadership of the organization how I could very quickly create user-generated content, deploy it. They got excited, and we got very quickly garnered leadership support for Speech.